Well, it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one tonight.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 1 loss and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, Li the Leech King Leon! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these 2 men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice shake landed by the jump.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate.
Nice straight punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big leg kick land.
Single collar tie here.
Oh, nice.
Sound defensively blocks the shot. Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Single collar tie now. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
CM Punk gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
Another good stick.
Single collar tie. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position? Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Connects with a right. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Watch knees to the body.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Knee to the body.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
CM Punk gets caught for that punch. Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. And they settle. 5 minutes in the books. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled.
Collar tie.
Nice punch lands over the top. We're blocking all incoming strikes. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so once again, the fighters engaged in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, Chip.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it? He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time. Submission defense there. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
20 seconds left to go in round two.
Good work.
And that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
This is it. Final round. 5 more minutes. You know he's going to go for the takedown. You know that, right? So you got to time that. Stay on the outside. Strong. Get those up.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, good lead right by CM Punk. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. It's a beautiful fast.
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Close guards. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
CM Punk's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
One and a half minutes to go in this third and final round. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
There it is. So he taps out due to the armbar tonight. High-level grappling work.
I mean, he had to tap. If he did not tap, this man is not opposed to snapping his arm.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to live to fight another day, but hats off to this fighter on a great submission victory.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out,
While the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
He's got him hurt here. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee-knee and then try to land a big one to the head.
Take him down.
Wow, what a head kick.
Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Great action.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight mission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
All right, so what a performance by this young... Coming up next in the UFC light heavyweight division encounter.
ready. Ready to fight?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Ooh, big shot lands. Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Unable to connect there. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And that one certainly found the target. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, single collar tie now.
Big punch from the clinch.
Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target, getting it to land exactly where you want it.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Actually got the takedown.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. You gotta be careful, armbar.
Arm has been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Lands flush with that right hand.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
Listen, you got to protect your body. All right? He's landing way too many body shots. What is that about? All right? You're way too good for that. Protect your...
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Well, I'm an identical twin. Two is better than one. You might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up on the jab, you see his opponent's head popping back every time it lands.
Then he comes through with a big knee. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Closed guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
And there it is.
He got him. What a performance.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Holm!
All right, so there he is, all smile. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back.
Right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just then.
During that fight camp, they made a checklist. They checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh!
And the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
I need you to move. Scramble.
The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
20 seconds left. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Same thing this round. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control now.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. And every now and again, he was set down with a strike that was really damaging the opponent.
And they separate.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy.
He didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here.
Wow.
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh. He needs to start looking to finish now.
Goes down again. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Under 3 minutes now remain in round 2. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, has the guard closed here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
This might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Under 1 minute remains in round 2. 45 seconds remain in the round. Back mount now. 30 seconds to go in round 2. 20 seconds to go round 2. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
That's the strong point. Avoid the takedown. You know what he's going to do, and that's going to make it easy for him.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy...
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Looks like he's going after the leg. We'll see if he can get the submission.
Oh, wow, oh!
And he's out. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, man, that cut is nasty. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Iron Michael Shevchenko.
All right, so there he is, the celebrant. It's a women's bantamweight championship fight between Valentina Shevchenko and Holly Holm.
Ready. Ready, go.
All right, here we go. UFC women's bantamweight title is on the line.
Great punch.
Outstanding kick there by Valentina Shevchenko.
Nice head kick.
Shevchenko gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
More clinches.
Shevchenko going for the takedown, nothing doing there. And she connects with a punch there, champ.
She's so accurate. She's so good at timing all of her strikes. Big leg kick lands. Big head kick. Can't take many of those, you better check.
They continue to exchange.
Oh, nice knee.
Big knee. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Shevchenko gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Nice combination there by Shevchenko. Punctuates it with the kick. And if you're going to stand and trade with Shevchenko, better tighten up that defense.
Yeah, but that's usually what she does. She's very good at mixing it up and leaving you with a kick at the end. I think back to her fight with Holm. I thought that was one of her greatest performances to date, when she was landing those beautiful combinations and really dictating to how the fight played out.
So just over 20 total strikes for Holm. Massive head kick. Oh! Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
A swing and a miss by Holm. And there comes the separation now. Oh, big left.
Leg kick.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch, where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. That's as good a body shot as we've seen. This could be it.
Massive body shot. Massive strike. Great attempt. Great attack. And it landed perfectly for her.
And just misses. What an end to round one. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. And how about her kicking game in the previous round? My Lord.
She is so good at just blasting kicks with no regard for what's coming back at her. She's not worried about the counter. She will check a reverse kick. She always moves her head off the center line when she throws kicks, so she is not in any danger of taking a counter right hand. Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, so she attempts the takedown here. Decent entry, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
She has a difficult time securing the hip. Highlights her upper body, try to engage.
By her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now, after taking such a massive head kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some... Whoa!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Oh.
Trying to stay in this fight. 48 total strikes have connected for Holm. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either. 43% on the connections thus far against Valentina Shevchenko.
Right under the elbows, the body kick lands.
Holm's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. You can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
And they separate.
Nice kick.
Just misses there with the left. Huge elbow there. Oh!
She is such a diverse first striker. At that big strike lands like she's going to finish the fight.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 2. Huge shots there. What a round. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Shevchenko.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Look at the inside leg kick. Now could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Now could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
82 total strikes. Oh, huge elbow!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? It's over. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
That was just a near-perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm going to take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished. Well, that knockout win is useful for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World. She lit up this arena here tonight, and you can be sure the celebration is on and will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by